Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. So, as you can see, by popular demand and in celebration of my upcoming physique competition, we've got the classic Games and Gains shirts and hoodies back for sale. So, if you guys want to pick up another Games and Gains shirt, or if you missed your opportunity before, you have from now until September 22nd to pick yours up. Keep in mind these do come in women's and hoodies sizing and a variety of colors as well. So you've got your option in terms of how you want to sport your support for the Games and Gains lifestyle. Thank you guys so much for your continued support on these shirt campaigns. It has been absolutely amazing, and we've already sold 112 in like 2 or 3 days. So these things are flying off the virtual shelves, and I would love to see all of you guys wearing these whenever I get to meet you guys at TwitchCon, BlizzCon, or even just tweeting at me on Twitter. Either way, guys, thanks for your support. Pick up some Games and Gains apparel if you want it. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the video. Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. So this is going to be a chest workout, once again in the Return of BULKJHEERA series. And one thing really quick to mention, I know that you guys probably heard plenty of this already from the intros, but for the Games and Gains shirts, this video, when it's released, you're going to have only like 1.5 days left to pick up your Games and Gains t-shirts and hoodies. Now, you guys have always done a tremendous job supporting our t-shirt campaigns. The Games and Gains ones specifically, like, I think there's been 4 campaigns now, and you guys have killed it every single time. I just want to let you guys know that you have a day and a half left for this campaign, so be sure to go pick them up if you want some. But anyway, to the workout. Whatever I do for my chest workout, I've been usually starting off with flat bench, but between every single set of incline or flat bench that I do, I always go hit a set of pull-ups. And these pull-ups aren't like super intense or anything. It's just something to sort of keep the blood moving and sort of keep my mind focused a little bit on my lats as well, keeping everything tight for the bench press, because I do feel like I involve my lats in my benching a little bit, and you can actually see that when I'm pressing right here. You can see my lats kind of flaring out a little bit. I'm not sure if flaring is really the right word, but they're definitely activating. It gives me a solid foundation to push from, and that's something I definitely keep my mind on. So what I'm doing in this workout is I'm starting off with warming up with the bar for 1 set, and then I think I do like 1 or 2 sets with 135, and then I went straight to 185, and I'm doing between 10 and 12 reps of 185 for about 3 sets, and then I bump it up to 205. And got a lot of work done with 205 within the 8 to 10 rep range. I think I did another 3 sets of that, and I think that was really all I did for benching today. I didn't really have anybody spot me today, so I just said, you know what, 205 felt pretty good. I got in a quality 6 sets total with what I would refer to as like a working weight, where, you know, I'm doing anywhere from 8 to 12 reps of that. That feels pretty good to me. There are going to be times, especially now that I'm eating more, that I do want to get a little bit, you know, a little bit down in the rep range, you know, of like, you know, 4, 3, you know, maybe something like 5 to build some strength and really push myself in terms of the weight that I'm using. But right now, today, I was content just to work with lighter weights like I normally do. Well, lightweight isn't really maybe the right word to use, because it's still weight that's challenging me for 8 to 12 reps. And that's a rep range that I feel like I get a lot of work done. I say this every video. I'm not the strongest dude out there by any means. I'm not the one pushing the heaviest weight. But what I am able to do, because of the weights that I work with, is I'm able to really get in touch with the weights that I'm using, and really get in touch with the way my body is responding to those. And I can allow the weights to help me grow. And I do that by, you know, focusing on that mind-muscle connection. You know, I'm talking about a lot of things that I've talked about before, but in case there's anybody new to these videos, that's something that I really focus on a lot, is making the connection between the way my muscles are activating with resistance placed on them from the weight. So rather than just pushing the weight around and having that be my exercise, I'm actually actively flexing the muscles that I want to be involved in this movement. So for incline bench, I'm actually really focusing on the very top of my chest and trying to activate that when I'm pushing this weight around. Now, these reps are a little bit faster, so I'm kind of, you know, working my way to a position of fatigue a little bit, so I can really grind through that those last stages of muscle fatigue and activate my upper chest as much as I can. So, as I mentioned before, in the videos when I was dieting, you know, there wasn't a whole lot I could do at the time to build muscle. even if I had weak points, you know, I felt like I definitely did a lot of work on my back and shoulders, even while I was dieting. But now is the time to really, really make all this food that I'm eating, make all this training that I'm doing help me grow. So I'm actually even throwing in just a little bit of shoulders on chest day as well, because I'm changing my rotation ever so slightly. I'm going legs, chest, and I would usually do arms and shoulders after chest, but now I'm going to do back. So I'm going to do legs, chest, back, and then arms and shoulders, and then repeat. For those of you guys who are curious, I don't really do rest days. At this point in my bulk, I'm not really doing cardio either. Now, I do stay pretty active with my workouts. I don't take a lot of just straight up rest time. I pretty much superset everything. So in between my bench sets, I'm doing pull-ups, and then in between my incline sets, I'm doing pull-ups, and then a little bit of arms and shoulders as well. So I am getting ample recovery time between benching sets, but I'm also staying active, staying moving, staying warm, because that accomplishes a lot of different things. It helps me burn calories, which is like the least concern for me. The main thing for doing supersets is staying warm, like, you know, physically warm, like having, you know, keeping blood moving, keeping your muscles warm, and keeping yourself mentally in the workout. I feel like if I'm constantly going from one exercise to another, maintaining that physical pump and sort of mental pump, if that makes sense, I feel like that helps me have the best workout. But like I mentioned earlier, it does help you burn calories. So even though I'm bulking and not doing a whole lot of cardio, I'm still definitely you know, burning a lot of calories with these workouts. And that's something that I also kind of wanted to touch on, is right now I'm eating anywhere from 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day, and I'm still sort of experimenting on how I feel on those days. And it may not come as a huge surprise to you, but I think I do really feel a lot better when I eat more food. Like, oh wow, what do you know? But this is sort of rehashing something I mentioned in the other video, where a lot of people seem to be concerned that me eating 6,000 calories was going to make me get too fat. And for a couple days, you know, I dropped my calories down to see how it felt to be around 4,500. And I think, as weird as it is, I actually lost body fat on those days. I don't know, maybe I'm just making it up. And maybe just eating 6,000 calories is just making me bloated and hold water, and then when I ate a little bit less food, I trimmed down a little bit. But I don't know if I'm really supposed to have veins in the back of my triceps when I'm eating 6,000 calories a day. But that's something I just sort of randomly saw in this video when I was sitting. I was like, holy shit, what's going on there? But anyway, I don't think the 6,000 calories is going to make me way too fat. I think that what's happening to my body right now is it's so happy to get food and so happy to be training hard that we're actually just going to grow. Now, body fat gain is going to happen, but BULKJHEERA, SWOLJHEERA, aka BEARJHEERA, aka GAINSJHEERA, we're okay with that. So I'm not too scared of a little bit of body fat right now, especially having seen how well we can diet down from a fairly high body fat. Looking back on my videos, you know, even just going to the beach when I was dieting, when I was sort of starting my diet, and I was like at the beach, I was like, damn, you're actually kind of tubby there, and I felt like I was looking all right. I felt like I was getting lean at that point, and it's a big realization looking back on those videos, seeing how much progress we made from the bulk to stepping on stage for the Mr. and Mrs. Muscle Beach, and then for the Muscle Beach Championships 2 months later, which is the show that we won. So I'm very confident that what I'm doing right now is going to lead me to, you know, some good muscle gains, and maybe, you know, a little bit of fat, but we can diet that off. But most of all, I'm just paying attention to my body, I'm listening to my body, and we'll make adjustments as we go. But right now, I'm having a whole lot of fun, really enjoying these workouts, really enjoyed making these videos for you guys. If you enjoy them, be sure to show them some love. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!